Hey guys, welcome to another DubDaddy video. Skibidi toilet. What in the sweet living baby Jesus is skibidi toilet? Getting the skibidi sounds like something that you would get from a girl in Thailand if you didn't use protection. Look, this shit has been like hitting the internet by storm. I've already seen it. I've watched it all with Mully on Mully's channel. I've watched it with the boys on the boys react. But there's clearly more to unpack here. There's something deeper here. I've had some theories while watching with the boys, but I haven't really had time to think about it. Now I've done some research. We're gonna watch them all again, and we're going to see what we think. I'd like to hear your guys' theories as well in the comments. Skibidi toilet. It's about this group of toilets. I don't know how to describe this without sounding f***ing retarded. It's about a group of toilets. It looks like they are aggressive toilets. Okay, it's got like this really catchy song, but it's kind of a song that has hit social media by storm. It's this Skibidi remix. The Skibidi song is a mashup of two different songs, okay? We've got Timbaland, Give It To Me, this part. And Dom Dom, Yes Yes by Biza King. This strange little meerkat looking Willy Wonka dude started this whole thing by coming up with these random words, and I'll never forgive him. Someone's gone into SFM Movie Maker, this guy named Boom, and he's created this series out of it. He probably just created the first one as like a, hey, this is a funny trending sound. I'm going to just create a wacky animation around it, and that'll be that. No, that was not that. It got fucking 80 million views. 80 million. My best video ever has 85 million views, and that has been out for years. This did 80 million views pretty fucking quick. The dude has almost 9 billion views. He got 10 million subscribers in 1 month. This dude's unlocked the internet. Anyway, let's get stuck into it, okay? We will refer to the toilets as skibidis, okay? They're singing the skibidi song. That makes the most sense, I think. Okay, so first up, we have a skibidi toilet, right? Skibidi toilet, you walk into the room, there's a skibidi toilet, it's just a random viral thing. I will also point out that the last frame of all of these is fucked. Okay, so Billie Eilish pops out of a urinal in an elevator between two skibidi urinals, and that's that. Meaningless? Maybe. Maybe not, because there's social media everywhere. A lot of people think that this is commentary on social media, and that the toilets, the urinals, the shit, because it is shit, is everywhere. It's encompassing everything. There's fucking catchy music everywhere you go, everywhere you try and escape from, it's there. Okay, now our guys left the apartment. Notice the amount of humans. We'll come back to that later. Okay, so the toilets are obviously in a military formation. Do you see that little guy running along down the bottom there? That's an act of aggression from the toilets. I've seen some people see this and say, hey, maybe the toilets aren't the bad guys, blah, blah, blah. This isn't fucking Death Note or a Christopher Nolan movie, okay? There's no twist. The toilets are evil. I'm telling you. Okay, now we've got a bunch of people, regular humans, just chilling on toilets in a restaurant. I'm going to point out something that I missed the first time I watched this, okay? Have a look at the people on the toilets. The skibidi toilets don't just like come from another land. They are humans turned into skibidi toilets. This guy here, see this guy right here? Watch this. The camera pans over here. The toilet enters. We go back to that guy, and he is now a skibidi toilet! So it's like just from seeing the skibidi toilets, they themselves become skibidis. They become part of the scourge. Otherwise, I mean, if you use the skibidi toilets as like a representation of like social media and TikTok, the more people see this shit, the more people join it, the more people get into it, it's spreading. It's influencing the people into turning into mindless drones. So here we got some humans standing outside. Our guy has gone back outside. People are just watching the chaos unfold. This is the human military here. We're fighting back against the skibidi scourge. What's this analogy for? The human military? I think it's the boomers trying to stop TikTok. There you go. The boomers try and fight back, and it's clear that social media is going to f everything up. TikTok is about to beat some ass. Okay, this one's interesting because it is kind of the first and last time you see the friendly skibidi toilets. Maybe this one is a different timeline or a glimpse of the future or something like that when everyone's getting along. But overall, it doesn't really fit into the thing. I think it was, I don't know, maybe it's just the skibidis having a party. Okay, this is a big one because this is when our protagonist realizes that he can defeat the skibidi toilets, just flush them. The people have had enough, they're starting to flush the toilets. The toilets, I'm assuming, are an analogy for shitposting, but they underestimated that the biggest shitposter of all is right around the corner. That, my friends, is KB Lame. And he is pissed. So, as I said before, every episode ends with like a jump scare or the guy being attacked. I think it's pretty safe to assume that every single episode is a POV of a different person. Most likely a cameraman, one of these guys here. There's all these different cameramen living around the world and they're all having their own experiences and getting killed. And you're literally seeing the last moments of multiple of these different camera people. They're fighting back. The people are fighting back. Let's f***ing go. You'll also notice at this point that humans are almost gone. They're almost been eradicated. They've almost all been turned into skibidi toilets. Everyone in the world has become a social media drone. I'm not sure at this point if the cameramen are people or if they're another form of media. So a lot of people have different theories on this. My personal opinion is that the cameramen are not humans. They're not the humankind. They resemble YouTube, which is more of a classic form of content created media. So you've got the new stuff, TikTok, that is just savage and spreading like wildfire. And you got YouTube, the camera people, and then obviously humans are down here. So YouTube's fighting back. They're like, hey, we got cameras on everyone, all right? It's YouTube. And they're fighting back, and they've got the help from the people. And then you have like, there's lots of different sized toilets. So you have the medium-sized toilets, and then you have like the big toilets. These are all probably just different TikTok stars, but yeah, I think that's how it goes. And then yeah, our guy gets killed again. So at this stage, it's safe to say that the skibidi toilets, they think they've won. They've built a little monument to themselves. They think they're pretty f***ing safe. They're like, oh yeah, mate. Yeah, we got a pretty f***ing sick little statue over here. But our YouTube guy, he's had enough of this shit. So it's safe to say that the city has been taken over by skibidis. If they've got their own police force and stuff, then you know, it's not looking good. We've obviously some time has passed. We've given in a little bit. It looks like that statue, they were worshipping the very first skibidi toilet, the one that started it all. So I guess the camera people are rebels now. You know, if they're doing graffiti and spray paint, so Obviously, all the little social media TikTok drones are worshipping a giant creator here. This creator, he got flushed. The YouTube people are fighting back. We're tracking them down. We're killing them one by one. We're uninstalling all of their TikToks. Beep, bop, boop. Beep, bop, bop, boop. I think it's safe to say here, I mean, you got like the giant Polaroid camera up here, which is like an old piece of media. We've got the old movie camera here. We've got the YouTube guys, the camera people. So it's like old media versus new media. Who's gonna win though? And here we have the Tate brothers and all of the people they've probably trafficked. Okay, and that's season 3. There's a pretty clear storyline there, you know? Let's not forget also that, you know, in loving memory of every POV cameraman that dies during every single episode. Now we're fighting back. We're actually using physical violence. Whoa! Oh shit! Okay, so I know I'm stopping and starting a lot here, but I think that every episode has a lot to unpack. So you got the little YouTube guys fighting, and then you got, I don't know who that bald is, just flash him away. And then you got, look how big this guy is. And he's a traditional movie camera. That's cinema right there. There's not very many of him, but he's big and powerful. Okay, and he throws him away. So the theories about the big giant G-Man toilet, which is the guy who just shot lasers, he may have the ability to summon skibidi toilets, and he might be able to be flushed by a powerful enough cameraman. No one really knows, I guess, so. Holy shit. Yes! It's obvious, right? You got the old school camera here, right? The traditional media. He's that old, he's running through some kind of like steam-powered sort of thing, but he is fighting the traditional media fight. Over here, we've got like the Polaroid mothership dropping off little like YouTube dudes onto this thing, but then we have like Kamikaze Goldilocks coming over here, and he's like, yeah, what are you doing down there, mate? I'm gonna kick your fucking butthole in. Every time we get a little further, we get knocked back, and one of our guys gets killed, but we're gonna make it. We are coming together, okay? This is YouTube Shorts saying, hey, we're not gonna take this anymore. Holy fuck. You know what that was, don't you? That was the TikTok Creator Fund. When they started paying TikTokers. That's when TikTok got serious. God, if I say TikTok one more time, I'm gonna blow my f***ing head off. Each side is kind of gradually leveling their shit up. And the overall autism is hitting levels that we never thought possible. Okay, first of all, Guy Orange Justicing. That's some YouTube shit right there, right? There is no question here. This is YouTube versus TikTok. Get it through your fucking skulls. Run, dude! Run! Run, you little fucking dancing ass off! Baba booey! Get baba booed, motherfucker! So the war rages on. Well, what the hell? So here we have, this looks like a skibidi, but it's actually a spy skibidi. It's a rare kind of skibidi. This guy can obviously be sent into places undercover to find out what's going on. By this point, we can kind of assume after the Baba Booey that the skibidi toilets are getting f***ed up. They are losing the war, the rebellion is succeeding, and the cameraman, the mainstream media, is winning. So what's happened? The skibidi toilets have gone into hiding. They're having secret little meetings. They're trying to decide stuff because they are being hunted right now. The hunters have become the hunted. How well do you expect to be hidden in your secret warehouse if you have a giant picture of like Mr. Skibidi on the outside? Like, what the f are you doing, you know? Alright, we've all played Siege. We know what's going on here. We get spotted straight away. Holy Okay, that is a terrifying skibidi. And he looked like he had some kind of like Dr. Rock legs or something like that. So the skibidis have always been like just cruising along the floor. Now they've got legs. That's kind of fucked up. Okay, first up, now we're starting to use some tactics on these motherfuckers. We've got a couple camera people up here with the spying on some kind of super massive meeting between the biggest TikTok stars. So I mean, down the TikTok side, we've got Charlie D'Amelio, Bella Porch, Jojo Siwa, James Charles, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. They're all here, and we're watching them. We're listening to what they have to say. Oh shit. Holy fuck, man. Charlie, no! Unpacking this episode, there's not really much to unpack here. It's just a war going along, you know? At this stage, there's no humans left. Everyone is a slave to some kind of media. Humans are gone, okay? There's no normal people left. All the boomers are dead. Look at that, big boy. Okay, so they've destroyed the monument to the first skibidi. That is over. F that off. We're fighting back. We're doing a pretty good job fighting back. There's obviously a couple big, giant TikTok stars that are f***ing everything up. But then who comes along? Oh, you know it. It's motherfucking PewDiePie. PewDiePie to the rescue. The cameraman had a big upgrade. This was after the bridge N-word incident, and he's just fighting. He's fighting him back. This is good. This is good for YouTube. We're just watching PewDiePie crush all of these. Yep. I mean, we're just winning the war here. It's pretty basic, really, isn't it? Every time we think we have them in the bag, they fight back. They come up with some new trend, and they're just getting more and more powerful. They're gaining more and more followers and subscribers. It's a story as old as time, unfortunately. It's pretty clear what's happening in this one. They've captured a skibidi, some kind of boss general skibidi, and they're interrogating him, asking, where the f is the giant skibidi? Where's Big G skibidi? And he says, I'm not telling you, so they just give him a little flush. See you later. Flush! And then who's around the corner? It's Big G himself, and he's here to f you in your tight little skibidi butthole. Things are looking bad. That's pretty clear. Things are looking bad by this point. The Big G, they tried to flush him, and it turns out Big G can't be flushed. Not by some little YouTuber anyway. And then, not only that, but he turns around and there's a Hydra skibidi. How many f***ing heads do you need? You're a toilet. So it took me a second to realize what's going on here, but they're actually building... That's a giant camera. This is like Neon Genesis skibidi Galleon. They're building the secret weapon. And then the skibidis find the place, but then they're like, oh, what the f***? It's a giant camera! And they run away. This is probably YouTube Shorts. The secret weapon to defeat TikTok once and for all. And this one, I can't really tell if they're in a prison or if they're like in some kind of evacuation center and they're hiding because they're getting f***ed up again. But this is the first time I think we see a speaker man, like a music person. There's been a couple different theories around this. Some saying that, you know, it's about the 5 senses. Cameras are sight and speakers are sound. Whew. Hello. Okay, so what we've just seen is some kind of mafia meeting. This is Don Skibidi right here. The skibidis are obviously under a lot of pressure. They've gone into hiding. They're going to evacuation centers. They've got like illegal skibidis having illegal meetings, obviously trying to come up with different schemes, but they just can't get away. And just as he gets spotted by these dudes, bam, who is it? It's the Speaker Master. Oh yeah. So let's go over these. This is a battle of the social medias, I think. This is the battle of internet and all of that shit in between. So we've got the toilets, the shit posters, TikTok, short form content. We've got the cameras, YouTube. We've seen the Polaroids and the movie cameras. They got defeated a long time ago. There wasn't many of them left. They were big and powerful. And this is Spotify, SoundCloud. This is music. And music is coming to beat some ass, okay? You can't get past the catchiness of music. Everyone loves that shit. This is what a world without social media looks like, by the way. See how fucking happy everyone is? No one's posting their breakfast and shit to 4,000 people they don't care about. But obviously, that all goes to shit when glitchy toilet emerges. What the f is the glitchy toilet? Is it another TikTok creator? No, because I think it's an offshoot off of that medium. Maybe it's TikTok lives. I don't know, man. This fucking series is starting to tear my brain apart. I can't keep trying to come up with shit for this. Help me out in the comments a little bit. Doesn't make sense, but whatever it is, it's fucking powerful. And it kills another cameraman instantly. I've also found, from Boom, there is also a secret skibidi episode. It's not really a skibidi episode because it doesn't have the music in it, but it's along the same sort of lines, and I think it's kind of just a secret episode. Not many people know about this, so keep it a secret. What does it mean? What does it mean? That was 29 episodes that we've looked at the theories for. I'm gonna end it there because this is obviously I'm coming up with theories for like 30 episodes for each video. So if you want to see another one of these videos, let me know. That's what I really think. Maybe that's what this series will be called. What I really think. Anyway, I need to go and take a cold shower because this is man. I don't understand the future. All right, see ya.